Hello and welcome to Leading the League, the video series, the blog designed to support jobbers and give you information about those brands and opportunities in the industry that help your business. Today we're here with Mike Hesse from Blue Ox, and Mike, welcome to our blog today.
Tim, really appreciate you having me on.
Well, Blue Ox has been a dominant name in the RV industry for a long time, and you recently partnered with the AAM Group and Tow Truck Centers to move into a greater level of commitment and engagement with traditional jobbers. Tell me about that opportunity.
So, Tim, as you state, my company has been, my family business, right? As we've been around, I'm fourth generation. We've been in business now, going on last month for 100 years, right? Pretty exciting. And from an RV standpoint, what we are known for is one, the quality of our products, and two, our customer service. Right. At Blue Ox, we have three pillars of our business. We provide quality products. We provide unrelenting customer support. Number three, we always do the right thing. And as we've had the success that we have in the RV space with our products, what we notice is a lot of jobbers out there were already using our products, like our flat towing products. And we felt that that was kind of an untapped opportunity for us to get involved and really start pushing and promoting kind of the same thing we were doing with the RV space. Let's take that and let's do that in the automotive world. And that's where we were extremely excited to partner with AAM on that and your members.
Well, great. So, I have multiple friends that do flat towing. And one of the things, obviously, when you trade vehicles during flat towing, you've got to have a new base plate installation in your vehicle.
Yes,
Our
sir.
jobbers are used to installing bumpers. What is the opportunity for base plate installation?
So base plates are great because one, and this is going to kind of move into maybe kind of the bumper hitches as well. But Blue Ox has some very unique technology, right? We have a tube laser, and what it does is it allows us to really cut and form our base plates and able to just form to the face of the vehicle. It allows for an extremely easy install. Why a jobber would like that, compared to our competition, you can typically install our base plates in about half the time. So depending on how many hours, right? If the competition takes 4 hours, it takes 2 hours, 2.5 hours to install Blue Ox. So from a profit standpoint, you're very much easily able to still charge those 4 hours, but only put half of that labor into it. So from a margin standpoint, Blue Ox is always a huge margin making opportunity for anyone, RV dealership, obviously the jobbers, and we got a ton of jobbers that are on board with our flat tow. But that even bleeds into our other products, right? When of course, last year we got into receiver hitches, and a big thing is install time. So you're going to find not maybe the same ratio that I just gave you on Blue Ox on the base plates, but our receiver hitches are going to be that much easier to install than the competition. So just from a margin making standpoint, I always look at it service efficiencies. There are literally not products in the marketplace that we produce that are easier for the jobber to install, right? That goes from our flat towing to our receiver hitches to our weight distribution hitches that go onto travel trailers, for our fifth wheels, what have you. It's our whole job is to make it easier for the jobber to install so that you can make more money.
And when it comes to working on the front end of the vehicle, we're accustomed to some bumpers. We have to make accommodations for ADAS and other kinds of things. Obviously, a flat tow vehicle is not operating at that time, so ADAS is not in effect while the vehicle is being towed. But I'm assuming all your engineering is designed to accommodate for any ADAS concerns.
Yeah, of course. We're on top of all of that, right? I've got a staff of engineering people that are way smarter about all of that than I am, and yes, they're handling everything.
So it's important for us, and when we're talking to our partner, that we understand how you support jobbers in the marketplace. So can you tell us about authorized dealer programs, born and purchase displays, other things you do to support local jobbers?
So for starters, where we're yes, we have from a display standpoint, point of sale, what have you. We've got all of that. Where I think we kind of where Blue Ox separates ourselves from everywhere else. And again, we started this on the RV side, and now it's morphing into jobbers around North America. Is we're not just going out and meeting with RV dealers. Like we're in the jobbers locations, and when I say we're in, I'm saying from my sales staff to our product trainers, and I'll get into that in a second, our rep groups, but also my wife and I, right? We made my wife and I made a goal 4 years ago that, and I mean, it's again, family business, right? My wife is very, as you know, you met her, right? I mean, she's very involved in the company, and we made a goal 4 years ago that we were going to go visit every RV dealership in North America. Okay. We added to that as we got into automotive, every RV dealership and every jobber. Now, I don't know that I possibly knew how many RV dealerships and jobbers are out there, but I will say this: we made a dent on the RV side, and we are every trip that we make, we are purposely stopping at jobbers. And then wherever I go, one of our 6 product trainers they all have their own Blue Ox pickup trucks that have slide trays that have all of our products on there. We go in and we train that jobber partner. And so they're not just a custom on our flat towing, but they get to see what our products, all of our products look like, right? And all of our products go through our e-coat paint line, right? They can see the quality of the products that literally that once you e-coat and powder coat our products, there's nothing in the marketplace that can even stand roughly close to it. So just showing the quality of what we have, but then how they operate and how easy they are to install. It's such it just is so great for the jobbers, and really it just forms a tighter bond between Blue Ox and the jobber, and why we continue to do more and more business with the jobbers.
I had a moment to think about undercover boss, and you're not undercover. But I think personally going into those environments gives you a fantastic feedback loop, and it shortens the opportunity for you to hear from the marketplace. So congratulations, and that's a great thing to do. It will and certainly help your company, help you understand the needs of the marketplace. So that's great. That's great.
Well, and Tim, just to that, Q1 of next year, we're launching a new slider fifth wheel hitch. And again, that feedback came from the jobs. We like what you have, but you need a slider, right? And so these are the things. Adjustable ball mounts. We have adjustable ball mounts today. We will have cooler stuff in the future, right? It's so great getting in and working with our jobber partners, and then they give us that constructive feedback. Every day I'm on the road, I learn something, right? And that's what I do believe is what helps to drive Blue Ox forward.
That's great, Mike. So when I Google Blue Ox, the first thing I see is blueoxtowbars.com. Is that you?
It is not. That is a company called Rigid Hitch that very smartly 25 years ago purchased that web page, and they are a good partner because they do run that page, but we make sure that as all online retailers that all of our products are at MAP. That's a huge thing for us. I only want to support the brick and mortars. Doesn't mean that our products can't be found online, because they are. But the one thing I don't like is when you have all of these, I don't care if it's jobber, RV dealer, and they're coming in and the customer says, hey, look, I can buy this on Amazon for half of what you're trying to sell it to me for. We don't live in that world, right?
And that's the reason I would ask that question, is because obviously jobbers are concerned about whether you're an active participant in driving down price points in the marketplace. And I didn't assume that you owned that domain name, but I wanted to make sure that we got that out, because there are some manufacturers that are competing with jobbers and creating negative channel conflict, and that jobbers are very concerned about that right now.
Completely understand. And there is a Blue Ox. So if you go to blueox.com, there is a page there that you can buy. That is actually filled by one of our largest distributors. They're the only one that has access to it. It's filled. Those products are filled out of their inventories, and all of those products are sold at MAP. And they also have a jobber and an RV dealer program where if the jobbers get involved in their VIA program, they can actually make money doing it as well. So it's, again, Tim, I'm all about supporting the brick and mortar. I could care less about selling anything online. And that's honestly the truth. And we don't sell Amazon direct, but one of our distributors do. And if they're priced out of line, they are cut off. That's just the only way you can do it. And if every other company out there can do it, and they always say, "Oh, we're working on it." Yeah, you can do it, but cutting someone off that's big is challenging. You just got to be able to do it, and that's what Blue Ox does.
Yeah, that's great. So we're talking about local shops, and you made a lot of comments already about the value of local shops to Blue Ox. Do you have any final comments regarding that?
What I will say is this. My families love the RV industry, and one of the things about it is because of how many family owned like businesses are. I understand there's the big guys, but right, just the vast majority is family owned. As I'm now getting into the automotive space, same thing. It's so great. And I love doing business with family owned, again, because I feel I do business with publicly traded companies as well, but the family owned companies I feel like our ideals really match up, right? We're looking, I can do, when I say that we're going to map, protect, and do those things, publicly traded companies can't do that, right? Family owned that want to do the right thing can do that. And I feel like the family owned jobbers operate the exact same way we do.
Well, and I would agree. And the AAM's overarching slogan is "One League, One Mission," and we look at the industry as being our distributors, our supplier partners like you, and jobbers, and we think they're very important in this industry. We think they add a lot of value. That certainly e-commerce exists, but it can never displace the value of jobbers. And we appreciate brands like you that stand up and support jobbers and work to do that. And obviously, you've demonstrated on the call today that you do a lot of that.
Absolutely.
So we want to wrap up now. I want to thank you, Mike, for participating today, and want to invite you, our jobbers, to come back and watch the next episode of Leading the League.
Appreciate it, Tim. Really, really appreciate the time this morning.
Thank you.